let me say this. I'm going to show y'all something. Boy, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's it? 8. 11, right? I've gifted these to people. They're leather notebooks, okay? Especially to men. I'm going to say this. Get a book and start writing down how you feel. A lot of times, y'all get ridiculed and scorned for saying how you feel. Tell the book. Start there. Because 2 things. I'm about right tired of dealing with y'all nasty fucking attitudes because y'all don't know how to express yourself. And 2, it's the biggest step you can take to get out of self-denial and into self-realization. You need to express yourself. I don't give a fuck about what society say. I don't care what your grandmother said. I don't give a fuck what the men in your family that came before you that's hard as a rock said. You need something. One of my girlfriends came here. I told her I went through something. She literally said, Jennifer, what is the unmet need? And I said, I don't know. I can't be a man, but as a nurturer, I can tell you what works. And I can tell you that it's not bound to what kind of sex you are. There are successful book writers that are male and female. The first time I did it, and don't get a composition book, and don't be cheap, and don't be corny. Get a leather book. Stop being a cheapskate. I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, don't kill animals. It's something that's alive about this. Yes, trees are alive. Yes, the paper is alive. There's a certain type of psycho attachment that you have to certain things. Composition books, I would start to keep them as diaries, and by the 5th page, I can't find the book no more. I don't even care about it because the association of a composition book for me was more geared to school. I'm not trying to learn anything. I'm trying to express myself. Therefore, I need a life book. This kind of book can also be a bad choice when it comes to expressing, depending on how you associate, because you will divert from line page. The pages. Everybody see the type of pages, no lines. Room to create. I had a book one time, it got words all over the paper. No order, no specific order. Because you just sometimes need to fucking get it out. And you're not a rapper, and you're not a poet, and you're not... I'm not saying that you can't be. I'm saying in the moment that you feel stuck and can't express yourself, you don't feel that creativity coming through to break down that block. I'm telling you where to start. And I'm going to tell you what happened the first time I wrote in this book. And I told my sons this, and it helped them. I was crying, right? I don't even know what made me look for a leather notebook, to be honest with you. I took the pen, and I remembered this moment that I had with God a long time ago, where I said, God, I don't even know what to do. And being deep in Christianity back then, they wouldn't call this channeling, but I realized that that is what started happening because I was my most vulnerable in that moment. And what I did with this book was I picked the pen up and I literally started writing. God, I have no idea what to write. And right after that, it was like something jumped into my hands. So it came from here and went into my hands, and I was writing for the next 2 hours. Writing and crying, writing and crying. Do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. And yes, I'm cussing at you. Do you hear what I'm saying? I told my youngest son to do this. He was so, oh my God, he's such an old man. He was so stubborn about this at first when I told him to do it. Guess what happened when he did it? And I'm glad I asked him within that same day. it drew an excitement out of him, right? But then there has to be that habit. And you got to do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, do it again, do it again. Women do the same thing. But we already are geared to do the same thing because we express. We may not always express the right way, but expression is a part of our way. Do you understand? So somewhere in there, we have that part where we feel like we're allowed to express. Men feel like they're not allowed to express. I'm telling you that you are. You have a mouth for a reason. What you cannot say, you hear in song. Y'all love, you love when you hear a song that says exactly how you feel. You can't get the words out. You can't gather it. You don't know how to pull these things together. I'm tired. When you see to a person's soul, the best gift you can buy them is a notebook. A leather one. Do what I